Happy Friday, 6th grade. So today we're going to continue working with the idea of how to find a missing number when you have two equivalent ratios or fractions. Remember, ratios and fractions are the same thing. So whenever we are setting them equal to each other, like we've been doing with the is over of equals percent over 100, it is a setting up a proportion. So we've been working with trying to find just a percent. But today we're going to open our eyes to see that the percent isn't always missing. Sometimes you have other numbers that are missing. So that's what we're going to work with. So today we're going to start with 40% of 35 is what? Okay? So 40% of 35 is what? So I'm going to go through and I'm going to find my keywords. So percent sign equals percent. I have of 35 and is with the what, so that tells me that this is the unknown. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and set it up. What always goes down here in the bottom right? 100. And then remember that this is and this is of, and over here is our percent. Okay, so is 40% going to go in the top left, top right, or bottom left? Well, since it's a percent, it's going to go in the top right on the percent side, just like that. Of 35, is of going to go on the top or the bottom? Well, it's of, so it goes on the bottom. And is what we're trying to find, and I'll just use the variable x. Okay? So we are going to cross multiply on both sides, just like that. Okay, so the first thing that I cross multiplied was 100 and x. So here's my 100x. And that is going to equal 40 times 35. So I can just come over here to the side to do some quick math. Okay. So we now know that 100x equals 40 times 35 we found was 1400. And the next step that we're going to do is we want to get x by itself. So we're going to divide by 100. You divide by whatever number you're trying to get rid of. And you need to do that on both sides. So mark it out because it cancels out. And it's left with x on this side. And this math we can do mentally. 1400 divided by 100 would be 14. And there's your answer. I'm going to show you another one very similar to that. Okay, let's go ahead and try another one. Sorry, somebody walked in my room. I had to pause my camera for a minute. All right, let's do 2% of 85 is what? I'm going to find my keywords. Percent matches up with 2. Of matches up with 85. And is has what, so that is the what we're looking for. Okay? And so here we also have a part. Percent is a part. Of is the whole. And we're looking for the is, so we're actually searching for a part this time. Bottom right hand corner we know is always 100. 2 is a percent, so it goes here. Of goes on the bottom. And is, we'll use an h for our variable this time. Cross multiply. So we have 100h cross multiply 85 times 2. Okay. So I'm going to do some mental math. 80 times 2 would be 160. 5 times 2 is 10, so 160 plus 10 would be 170. And then I'm going to divide by 100. These cancel out. Now when you're dividing, you can either do a place value shift if you're comfortable with that, or we can jump over here and do it on the side. 100 goes into 170 one time. Add a decimal and a 0. 100 goes into 700 7 times. So h would be 1.7. So 1.7 is 2% of 85. Let's try another one. Let's do one with decimals. 44.88, sorry, you can't see, is 88% of what? Let's look at our keywords. 44.88 is 88% of, and the of is the unknown. $100 always goes down here in the bottom. 44.88 is the is, so it goes right here. 88% goes there. This is the percent of what? So this is going to be the unknown, and I'll use an R this time. So 44.88 times 100 equals 88R. So when we're multiplying by 100, we're just going to move the decimal 1, 2 places. So 1, 2 leaves us with 4,488 equals 88R. We're going to divide both sides by 88. I am going to have to jump over here and do this math on the side. $88 cannot go into 4. It cannot go into 44, but it can go into 448 5 times. That would be 440. Have 8 left over. I'm going to bring down my 8. 88 goes into 88 one time. Okay. So the answer is 51 equals R. Okay. 44.8 is 88% of 51. And there it is. Sorry, you couldn't see it. Right, so there are 3 example problems that just show you that you can have a missing number wherever within this proportion. You're going to go ahead and cross multiply and divide to be able to figure out whatever your missing piece is. The most important thing is to make sure that you're getting your numbers in the correct place with their labels. So you are going to be doing that today. What you're going to get is you'll get an electronic version of this worksheet. It's just going to have a picture, and I'm going to have all the answer choices plus some extra just so that there's some surprises in there, because I don't want to make it where you can guess, but there's going to be some extra ones in there, and you will just drag them and drop them. So like you will click your arrow onto one and you will drag it into a spot. And you'll click your arrow into one and you'll drag it into the spot, okay? And you will have all weekend to get this finished. Don't rush trying to get it done today. You'll have the weekend. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. The weather is supposed to be really, really pretty, so get outside and play. If you need me, I will be available at 3 for tutorials. Happy mathing, guys. Bye.